What's up, fellas? Welcome to video number 6. Okay, this is the first gaming review that I'm going to be doing. It's gonna be on No Man's Sky. I've been putting it off. I haven't been putting it off. It's just taken me a lot longer to get to. Let's say, yeah, it takes you a long time to get to the center of the galaxy, which is actually the whole point behind this game. People always ask, what is the motivation behind No Man's Sky? What are you doing there? The whole point of No Man's Sky is to explore, and your main objective is to get to the center of the universe. Yes. So where do we start? I was extremely, hyped for this game. I was extremely excited, and let me just put it out there. If you're planning to get this game, if you're planning to get your hands on No Man's Sky, I say, don't get it. That is my honest opinion. Don't get it. If you really want to try it, rather, wait for a price drop or something like that. But I do not recommend this game for the casual gamer. There's no, startup menu or anything like that. You just drop on the edge of, somewhere random in the universe, and you have a broken down ship. So all you have on you is a multi-tool, and you have to gather, you have to pick up items. You're stranded somewhere on some planet, and you have to gather resources so that you can fix your ship in order to, progress, because your ship is broken down. And then, I was so impressed at first, when they talked about the whole procedural generation, because that is what No Man's Sky is. It's a procedurally generated world, which means that the computer will randomize different variations of planets, creatures, animals, aliens, ships, you name it. Everything that the game is, the AI, so to speak, as I understand. It was a game that was sold at full price, but I feel like it was an early access tech demo, basically. It's something that they pushed out way too soon. There was so much potential for this game, for No Man's Sky. The fact that you can, don't get me wrong, the first few hours of the game when you start playing No Man's Sky, I felt disorientated, like I didn't know what to do. There was no tutorials on, how to use the controls or what was going on. But eventually you pick that up and you get over that. And then the first few hours starts to become fun, because if you're on a planet and you can see something in the distance, if you see another planet, you will be able to go there. And this is one of the first games, that I can think of, for as far as the eye can see in the virtual world. You could actually go and explore everything. And for like a week, I was like, I'm traveling my spaceship, I'm going to planets, and I'm boosting, I'm using my hyperdrive and all this mad shit and whatever. But it gets too repetitive. Eventually it becomes this boring, mundane, resource gathering game. And it's like, have you heard of that saying, it's as wide as an ocean but as deep as a puddle? That's the best way I can describe No Man's Sky. And it is like Sean Murray is the guy behind No Man's Sky. I think it was a team of 15 people, Hello Games, who developed No Man's Sky, and this was their first next generation title. But to be honest with you, No Man's Sky, in terms of graphics, it's, for example, I wouldn't say it's below average, I would say it's average at best. You could pass this as a PS3 title. I don't know why they didn't make this, rather a PS3 exclusive, seeing as, they don't really make games for PS3 anymore, but it feels like it doesn't feel next generation. What they promised, they didn't deliver on. And I'm not bashing on this game, like, hands down. The thing is, this game has the potential to be something freaking amazing. The visual style of it, even though the graphics are, average, it's still, it's still enjoyable in terms of like, oh, and I'm gonna spoil this now. This is actually worth spoiling. This is why I'm going to tell you not to get No Man's Sky, not to buy this game. So the whole point of this game is to get to the center of the universe, right? Guess what's at the center of the universe? And if you don't want to hear the spoiler, you can fast forward it or whatever, but I think this is worth spoiling. When you get to the center, the game just pulls you back. You know, once you get to the center, it pulls you back to the edge of a new galaxy, so you can find that center of that galaxy. So is that something like you wouldn't... What is the point? If I could... Okay, I'm gonna have to give this game a rating. You know, okay, but I'm saying graphics and gameplay, average at best. Average. Early tech demo. I call this this is what I like to call the art of deception. You make, you know, yeah, it's just what they made us believe and what we were actually given as a finished product. But the soundtrack though, the soundtrack is awesome. If you need something calm and just that's gonna take you, you know, just to forget about, you know, everything. Soundtrack is pretty awesome on No Man's Sky, I must say. Give them props for that. And yeah, what else? If you really want to try No Man's Sky, rather wait for the price drop or borrow it from someone or rent it. I wouldn't suggest buying it. You will get after the first 10 hours or so, yeah, you will know, okay, is this all this game has to offer? It's like, gosh. And there's no multiplayer even. People asked about that and they promised multiplayer. And there's no multiplayer. You can't even see. There were two Twitch streamers who were at the same place. They even recorded. You can check this out. You can Google it or something. They were both on the same planet at the same time, but one was during the night and one was during the day. They were in the exact spot. They were standing, and they were both streaming live at the same time. And this was on the same day, coincidentally. And yeah, they couldn't see each other. So there's no multiplayer. You know, these huge, you know, spaceships when you start exploring the galaxies and stuff like that. But they do nothing. You can't even, like, they said you could join factions and you could, you know, participate in these huge space battles, but it's not like this. There's only a few, you know, bounty hunters or whatever. You know, there's like drones flying on the planets or whatever, and if you step out of line and then they'll attack you by that. And then when you get into space, there's just a few ships that will maybe shoot at you and you must control them. So, but the huge ships, I'm talking about those ones that you see on Star Wars. The trailers even showed that they'll have something like that, and even Sean Murray said it himself. You'll be able to join random factions. You'll be able to take sides with whoever you choose. You can't do that because they just stand there and do nothing. Like, yeah. So I said I wasn't gonna burn this game completely, but No Man's Sky for me, if I can give it a rating, I'd give it a 4 at best, or 5, 4.5. The thing is, it was a good concept, but you know, like I say, it's as wide as an ocean, but as deep as a puddle. And yes, but yeah. This was my first review, so let me know what you guys think. Comment down in the comment box. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more gaming content. Yes, and more things to come up soon. So yeah. This is G-Man saying peace, man. See you guys in the next video.
Come here, man. Ah!
Okay. You can't see that.
Oh, okay.
Why?
lying. My boy's lying.
Like I was expecting something like
Now,
that.
wait, now listen to what you said, Namas. Can I just burst your bubble quickly?
What?
You're not gonna get that.
Yo.
Planets feel lifeless, no? To an extent that yes, you do see creatures here and there, but not like those floating
I
What
expected that. I expected more life on the other planets with like more like with I wouldn't say civilization, but like if you look at that
More
little,
life in inverted
colonies
commas.
or whatever,
Yes.
or like those little
No,
villages with people that you'll meet from other planets.
You're not gonna
whatever.
get that. You don't get that. There's no.
If you are playing a game that's just open world for you to explore a
With
planet that
nothing
has
in-
nothing other than that, then the game's disappointing, my bro. Then seriously I wouldn't I want to
Buy it.
maybe even recommend somebody
Look
to
at
buy
just
it.
from watching that
I
video,
think
no?
like marketing
And
the
when
game
Sky
was
is-
people